Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll teach you how to crochet a cushion cover. Stay with me until the end of the video. First, we start with a magic ring. I crochet 4 sets of 3 doubles crochets. And then 2 chains for the next group. Well, this makes the second group. I gently pull the yarn to tighten it. And in between, chain 2 again. That's the third group. And the last one. Chain 2 and continue. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've crocheted 4 groups of 3 double crochet stitches. Now we're at the end, so we make the last 2 chains and slip stitch into the third chain of the first double crochet. Well, at this point we have 4 spaces. In each space we work 2 sets of 3 double crochets separated by 2 chains. Here I change the yarn. I start in one of the spaces. It could be any of them. I pull the chain through, and on the back of the work, as you can see, I wrap the extra yarn around once. And here I chain 3. Here I bring the yarn to this area so it will be hidden under the double crochet stitches, just like this. So, and here's 3 double crochets. We chain 2 in between and then crochet another 3 double crochets in the same space. Well, at first, at the beginning, it might be a little tricky since the piece is so small and it's really hard to hold. But just work carefully and everything will be fine. And as you can see here, in one space we work 2 sets of 3 double crochets. Without adding any extra chains, we move to the next space and repeat the same steps as we did. Repeat this all the way around. And now we've reached the end of the second row, and we slip stitch into the third chain of the first double crochet. Well, to change the color, I start again from one of the empty spaces. In the empty space in the middle, there is one group of 3 double crochets, and in the corners, there are 2 groups. And in here, we work this part the same way as the previous row. From here to the end, increase only at the corners. Between the corners, work one cluster in each open space. I add 2 more rows of the desired color to this. At this point, the 5th row is finished. I have worked 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, and from here to the 10th row, I continue with the beige yarn. In this part, I add 5 more rows and I'll be changing the colors. Well, in here, for a standard size cushion, approximately 25 to 30 additional rows are required. And however, since this cover is attached to the cushion with ties, in addition to finishing the front piece, we should also allow about 8 to 10 rows for the back piece. Adjust the number of rows according to the size of your cushion. Well, my cushion required 25 rows. In each of the 4 corners, we make about 40 to 45 chain stitches. Well, the corners are finished with 40 chains. As you can see, this is the back side of the work, and this is the front side. And we've reached the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next videos.